Hello, welcome to the Scale Modelling Cafe. Welcome to this week's update. Not a massive amount to talk about because, well, no modelling has been going on and not much in the industry. But we'll get started with the channel. Got my green book. We're going to be looking down there. Let's start with the channel. The first part of the Spitfire Mark 12 project, the conversion, the laminar flow designs conversion went up last week. That was the introduction. Whole host of aftermarket stuff being thrown at it, as you would have seen. If you've not seen it, go and check it out so you know exactly what to expect. On Sunday, the cockpit part goes up. A lot of the aftermarket going into the cockpit. Oh, off the top of my head, there's Barracuda Studios, control column, the lower cockpit sidewall, Barracuda, the seat, some of the other resin bits from their snapshot upgrade set. There's some of the amazing laminar flow designs, cockpit upgrade stuff going in there, throttle quadrants where the levers actually move, just amazing. MDC flexible resin for oxygen hoses, Red Fox Studio, instrument panels, loads. All painted and weathered, plus my own scratch building with, I say scratch building, that's stretching it a bit, adding a lot of wiring. So all that's to come on Sunday, 8 o'clock my time, Middle Eastern time, which is 3 o'clock 1500 local UK time. So go and check that out. Today I finished editing and doing all the voiceovers for all the parts, and it's all uploaded. Therefore, what we got? So part one's already out, obviously. Part 2 this week. Part 3 deals with the actual conversion itself and all the work that goes into that. There's not a great deal, if I'm honest. All the parts fit beautifully. That goes up the week after, and then finishing off with the painting and the weathering, and then all steam ahead on the new project, which once I finish this and uploaded this, I'm going to start. And I kind of put an informal poll, just asking the viewers, what would you prefer to see? I'm going to do a small, quick project, either the Airfix JP or the Dora Wings Norseman, and the JP came out on top. I am going to do the Norseman. It wasn't which one I'm going to do. The other one's going to languish in the stash, but I'm going to do the JP now. Hopefully I can get that before I go back for Christmas, and I can take it back with me. We'll see how I get on. It'd be nice if I could take it back with me. That's going to start, like I say, modelling as soon as I finish this, and the project will go up on completion. So whenever that will be. I don't know how many parts. I might just split that down into 2 parts, an introduction and the cockpit, and then the construction and the weathering, and just call it a 2-parter, I think. I think stretching it out to 4 parts is going to be a bit of a stretch, if I'm honest. I don't know. We'll see how the editing goes and see how in-depth the project is. That's that. Right. And then straight on to the news. Told you it was going to be quick. Not a great deal to talk about. Just one final update on Black Friday. I forgot to ask why they call it White Friday out here. But Black Friday, ammo, it's 30% off everything. Everything on the online store. All the ammo projects. I don't know about all the kits that they sell. I'm not sure about that, but 30% off everything. If you fancy getting some stuff and you've been prevaricating, now's your chance. 30% off everything, and it's just for this weekend, and then it's all finished. Right. Okay. Takom put up a teaser. Takom wings. And a lot of people got very excited. They're doing an aeroplane, and they've just announced it. It's some Gotha thing, flying wing job. And personally, I'm quite disappointed. I was hoping they were going to do something mainstream that would interest me. And they haven't, which is a real shame. There's so many subjects out there, so many mainstream subjects out there that they coulda, shoulda, woulda. But they chose not to, and they've gone down this route. Now, I'm sure many people will do it. I've got a feeling they've gone for something like this to, in some way, tempt some of their armour builders, because you can do, derelict ones, you can do factory ones in settings and all that kind of thing. So I totally understand why they've gone down that route. It's 32nd scale, not 35th scale. Some people speculated that they were going to jump in with border and go down the 35th scale route. They haven't. It's 32nd. But for me, just personally, it's a subject that I'm totally disinterested in. They may as well have done an F-35. But yeah, that's on a personal level, I think that's a bit of a shame. But, modelers, we're kind of like that, aren't we? This is why I get comments, occasionally, why can't Airfix do a Great Lakes freighter that sank? Well, they're not going to do it because it's not going to sell. And there's going to be one sale, and there's going to be you. And that's going to be it. But with something like this, I think it will sell. But, if they were going to do an early hurricane, a typhoon, I'm thinking British now, aren't I? Because obviously I'm British. But, how many subjects out there would it be awesome if they could go down the 32nd scale aeroplane route? But, there it is. It's out there. It's more choice for the modeler. It's welcome. Maybe I'll change my mind by the time it comes out. Who knows? It's just, for my taste, it's just a little bit obscure. And the last thing to talk about, only a few minutes, isn't it? The last one to talk about is Qatari. So Qatari have released some more CAD renders of their ME109K4. It looks amazing. I kind of knew it was going to be amazing, but now I've seen more pictures, and obviously I'll bung a load up. Some of the cockpit detail looks utterly amazing, honestly, utterly amazing. The airframe clearly doesn't look riveted to me, which for me is a real shame, because it means I'm going to go and have to add all the rivets. At least on the Spitfire, I only needed to do the wings and the tailplane, and just a few on the forward fuselage. So on a personal level, again, that's a bit of a shame, because you can't beat manufacturer's rivets. It always looks a lot neater than homemade rivets. But that's just me. But the actual kit itself looks really cool. Question is am I going to get one? And I really don't know. I've got so many that I want to do that even now I'm going, it's going to be a beautiful model, but am I going to get around to doing it? And the answer at the moment is no. The obviously 5B has been announced. We've got the box art. I'm not a big fan of the box art, if I'm honest. It's not just because it's an American aeroplane. It's just not up to the same caliber as the other earlier Spitfires, I don't think. But, whatever. It's what's in the box that counts, and that's going to be an amazing kit. So I'm definitely going to get that, and that looked really cool alongside my laminar flow design 5C, which will be coming in due course. Talking of what's coming in due course then, obviously I've mentioned the JP already. That's next on the bench. After that, I really want to do one, if not both, of the laminar flow designs Spitfire 14s in 48th scale, doing the bobble top and the high back. Going to do both of those. Then it'll be the Norseman, and then I don't know. I'll have to see. I've got so much stuff going on. I really quite fancy doing the Edward Mustang, and I've got three to do. I've got two Edward Mustangs and the Armour Hobby B to do, and I'm going to do all three alongside each other. I'm just going to maybe just film one of them, and or certainly one of the Edward kits. I got the Royal Class, so it's two kits in a box, and so I'm just going to film one of those. The other ones is going to be a photographic project, and I don't know about the B. I might film that, or I might just do that as a photographic project, because the photographic project ones are going into the next book. I don't know. There we are. So that's the kind of short to medium term. And yeah, after Christmas, I don't know. I'm just looking at the stash up there. Oh, there's so many I want to do. It's such a pain in the bum that, you know, I've got to go to work. And the day job gets in the way. But anyway, there we are. Right, I shall leave it there. A little bit of a plot teaser to keep you going with, see what's coming in the future. Yeah, really looking forward to ploughing on with this little thing. Actually, I'll link a card at the end. I've done a quick sprue tour on that sprue tour video. If you've not seen it, you pop over and have a look. Right, there we go. I'll leave it there before I start waffling even more. And I'll see you soon. Cheers, bye-bye.